Om Shanti. Today, 22nd December, Avyakt Bapdada Murli, Madhuban. Constantly stay in your self respect, give regard to everyone, and cooperate with them to make them powerful. Today, Bapdada, the bestower of fortune, is seeing the three lines of fortune on the forehead of each of his children everywhere. One is the line of fortune of godly sustenance, the second is the line of fortune of the elevated teachings of the true Father, true teacher, the third is the sparkling line of Srimad. All three lines are the sparkling beautifully in the center of forehead for all the children everywhere. All of you are also seeing your lines of all three types of fortune. Are you not? Since the bestower of fortune is the father of you children, then apart from you, could anyone else have such elevated fortune? After they seeing that there are many millions of souls in the world, but out of those millions, this is a family of 6 lakh. There are so few of you, so you are handful out of multi-millions, are you not? Generally, all these three things, sustained study and elevated directions, are essential for every human being in their life. However, there is the difference of day and night between the godly sustenance and the direction sustenance and study it's received from deity souls and human souls. So the fortune is so elevated you never even imagined it. However, now the head of each one of you sings, I have attained it. Have you attained it, or do you still have to attain it? What would you say? You have attained it, have you not? The father too is pleased to see the fortune of such children. Children say, Bah, Baba, Bah. It is wonder, oh Baba. Then the father says, Bah, children, Bah. It is the wonder of you children. Don't just keep the fortune in your awareness, but remain constant embodiments of that awareness. Some children think very well, but you must not become an embodiment of thoughts. Sochna Swarup, because an embodiment of remembrance, Smriti Swarup, and embodiment of remembrance is an embodiment of power. Some must prove an embodiment of thoughts is not an embodiment of power. Seeing the different games of the children, Bapdada continues to smile. Some children remain embodiments of thoughts. They don't remain constant embodiment of remembrance. Sometimes they are embodiments of thoughts, and at other times they are embodiment of remembrance. Those who remain embodiments of remembrance are constantly in their natural form. Those who remain embodiments of thoughts have to make effort. This confluence age is not an age of making effort, it is an age of experiencing all attainments. You have been making effort for 63 births, but it is now the age that is the time to attain the fruit of those efforts. Bapdada was saying, whether you made any effort to have awareness of body, I am so and so, I am son so and so. Did you make any effort for that? That was natural, was it not? Body consciousness became your natural. It did it not? It became such a strong nature that even now, at the time of becoming soul conscious, body consciousness pulls some children towards itself. You then think, I am a soul, I am a soul. However, body consciousness has become so natural that even against your conscious wish, or when you don't think about it, you repeatedly become body conscious. Bapdada says, now in your birth of dying alive, let your stage of soul consciousness, the awareness of souls, also become your nature and be just as natural. You should not have to make such effort as I am a soul, I am a soul. But when a child is born and begins to understand, as he grows older, he is given the introduction who is he is and whom he belongs to. What introduction did you Brahmin children receive when you were born? Who are you? The lesson of the soul was made firm for you, was it not? So let this first introduction become your natural nature. A nature is natural and constant. You don't have make effort to remember him. Remember it in the same way according to the time. Now the soul's conscious stage of every Brahmin soul should be natural. Some children do have this stage. Thank you, but they don't have to think about it. They are embodiment of remembrance. You now definitely have to become constantly and naturally an embodiment of remembrance. The final paper of all Brahmin is this small paper of becoming conqueror of attachment and embodiment of remembrance. So, what will you do this year? Some children ask, what special aim should we have this year? Baptada says, may you be constantly soul conscious and embodiment of remembrance. You are to attain liberation in life anyway, but before you become liberated in life, become free from having to labor. This stage will bring the time closer and liberate all of your brothers and sisters of the world from sorrow and peacelessness. This stage of yours will open the gates to the land of liberation. So, do you not feel mercy for your brothers and sisters? Souls everywhere are crying out in distress. So, your liberation will enable all the received liberation. Therefore, check to what extent you have natural awareness and therefore a powerful form. To become an embodiment of power means that all wasteful this will easily end. You will not repeatedly have to make that effort. Now, this year, because of love for the children, Bap Dada doesn't want to see any of you children having to labor over any problem, finish the problem, and become a powerful embodiment of solutions. Is this possible? Is this possible? Nadi speak, teachers speak. Is this possible? Pandavas, it is this possible. Don't make excuses afterwards because of this, because this happened. If this had not happened, then this would not have happened. Bapdada has already seen many games, very sweet games, no matter what happens. If even if the form of the problem is 100 times bigger than the Himalayas, even if the problems comes through your body, mind, and another person, or the elements of nature, the problems that are external situations are nothing in front of your original stage. The way to create your original stage is to have self respect. Let there be self respect in a natural way, so you should not have to remember it. You should not repeatedly have to make that effort. No, naturally or really, I am a spinner of the discus of self realization. I am the light of the eyes. I am seated on the high throne. I am this. If is anyone else going to be this? Who became this in the previous cycle? Was it someone else who had become this, or did you become this? It was you. It is you, and you will become this every cycle. This is a fixed. After they seeing all the faces, you are all the same ones, all the previous cycle. Are you of this cycle or many cycles before? You are the same ones of many cycles. Are you not? Are you those who are the same ones of every cycle? Raise your hands. Then it is fixed. It is it not? You have received the pass certificate, have you not? Or do you still have to claim it? You have received it, you have you not? Have you received it, or do you still have to the to claim it? You receive it in the previous cycle, so why will you not receive it now? Become embodiments of this awareness. Each of you has received a certificate. There will be a difference between passing with honor or simply passing, but you are the same ones. You are sure about this, are you not? Or will you forget this when traveling on the train? Will it fly away when you go on the plane? No. For instance, this year you had determination to celebrate Shivratri with lot of zeal and enthusiasm everywhere, and so you celebrated it. Did you not? Through your determination, whatever thoughts you had about accomplished, was it not? So, what is this a wonder of? Unity and determination. You thought of doing 67 programs, but Bapdada saw that many children did no more than that of number of programs. This is sign of powerful form. It is practical proof of zeal and enthusiasm. You automatically did this everywhere, did you not? In the same way, all of you together encourage one another and have the thought. We now definitely have to bring that time close. We have to enable souls to receive liberation. However, this will happen when you put your thoughts into practical form by becoming embodiments of remembrance. Bapdada has heard that those from abroad are going to have special Snehamalian or a meeting, and the people of Bharat also have a meeting. And so, in the meeting, don't just make plans for service, make plans, but let there be a balance. Cooperate with one another in such a way that all of you become master almighty authorities and continue to fly ahead. Be a bestower of and keep cooperation. Don't look at the situations, but be cooperative. Stay in your self-respect and become cooperative by giving regard, because when you are giving even any soul regard from your heart, it is a very big act of charity. You gave zeal and enthusiasm to a weak soul, and so that was such great charity. You must not knock down those who have already fallen, but embrace them, not externally. To embrace them means to make them equal to the Father. Give them cooperation. You have asked what you should do this year. Have you not? Simply give regard and maintain your self respect. Become powerful and make others powerful. Do not engage yourself in wasteful situations. Weak souls are weak anyway, and if you continue to look at their weakness, how would you become cooperative? Keep cooperation and you will receive blessings. When you are unable to do anything else, the easiest effort of all is to give blessings and receive blessings. Give regard and become praiseworthy. Only those who give regard become worthy of receiving respect from everyone. To the extent that you become worthy of respect now, to that extent you will have a right to the kingdom and become a worthy of worship soul. Continue to give. Don't think of receiving to give. When you receive is the work of businessmen, you are to give when you receive is the work of businessmen. Businessmen, you are children of Bestower. Baptist is pleased to see the service of children everywhere. All of you have done very good service. However, you now have to move forward. Do you not? All of you have done very good service with words. You have also achieved good results of serving with the facilities. You have ended the complaints of many souls. In addition to that, seeing the fastest speed of time, Baptist doesn't want you to serve only a few souls, for you are the instruments for bestower of liberation on all the souls of the world, because you are the father companions. So, according to the speed of time, you now have to do the three types of service at the same time. One is with your words, with your powerful stage, and the third is your elevated spiritual vibrations. Wherever you serve, spread such spiritual vibrations that everyone is easily attracted by the influence of those vibrations. Look, even in your last birth, for your non living images are serving. Do they say anything in words? Their vibrations are such that the devotees easily receive the fruit of their devotion. In this way, let the vibration be powerful. Let the rays of all power spread through the vibrations so that they change the atmosphere. Vibrations are such that they make an imprint on your heart. All of you have experienced how long the effect lasts when you have an impressions of someone good or bad vibrations on your heart. It lasts for a long time, does it not? It can't be removed even when you want to remove it. When someone's bad vibrations are set in your heart, are you able to remove them easily? So your vibrations of the rays of all powers will work like an imprint. Words can be forgotten, but an imprint created by vibrations cannot be removed that easily. You have experienced this, have you not? You do have this experience, do you not? Babdada gives multi millions fold congratulations to Gujarat and Bombay for the zeal and enthusiasm that they showed. Why? What was your speciality? Why is Baba congratulating you? You continue to hold big functions, but why is Baba is especially congratulating you? The speciality of both of these was unity in 1 month. Did those from Gujarat and Bombay here now become stable in the stage of sum of knowledge in a second and spread the rays of all the powers to all souls who are in the fear and upheaval? They are very scared. Give them power, spread vibrations. Acha, Bapdada conductor drill. Bapdada has received many letters and emails from the children everywhere. Each one says, give my remembrance to Baba, give my remembrance to Baba. Bapdada says, the love and remembrance of every loving child has reached Bapdada. Even whilst sitting at the distance, you are seated in Bapdada's heart. So, all of you who have said, give my remembrance, that has reached Baba. This love of the children and love of the Father is making you children fly. To all the extremely fortunate children everywhere, to the handful of special souls out of multi-millions, to the serviceable children who constantly strain their self-respect and give regard to others, to the souls who are constant embodiments of remembrance and thereby embodiments of power, to the children who are embodiments of all and are constantly seated on their unshakable and immovable seats, Baap Dada's love and remembrance and namaste. To Dadiji, Baap Dada is specially pleased with you. Is he pleased? He is specially pleased that just as Father Brahma used to order everyone, you have to do this and you have to do it now. So you have followed the Father Brahma, is that you too are with me. That is true, but you can become an instrument, did you not? You had such determination that there was success everywhere. This is why you are filled with a lot of incognito spiritual power. Your health is fine. You are filled with so much spiritual power that your health is nothing in comparison. It is a wonder, is it not? Seeing the dadis meet Baba feels everyone feels, if I were a dadi, I would also meet in the same way. You too will become a dadi. Bap Dada has created a plan in his heart. He has not yet given it to you. So the gathering of those who are original jewels of knowledge from the time of Brahma Baba Sakade has to be made strong. When will you do this? When you do it, this is your duty to Dadi Janki. You do have this thought in your heart Do you not? Just as the gathering of unity and determination of your Dadi is strong in the same way. The gathering of the original jewels of service also has to be just as strong. There is a great need for this because service has to increase, so the power of the gathering can do whatever it wants. The five Pandavas symbolize the memorial of the gathering. There are five of them, but they are symbol of the gathering. Acha, those who have been engaged in doing service at the center from the time of Sakar Brahma days, stand up. Those who are staying at the centers, there are also brothers in the group. There cannot be salvation without the Pandavas. There are the few here, but there are many more. It is this one's duty, Dadi Janki, to bring the gathering together. This one, Dadi, is the backbone. There are very good jewels. Acha, everything is fine. No matter what you got to do, there is a greatness in your gathering. Your fortress is strong. Blessing. May you become constantly victorious in all adverse situations by remaining seated on your seat of self-respect. Remain constantly seated on your seat of self-respect. I am victorious wheels. I am master almighty authority, as is your seat. So you develop your the qualifications for that seat. When any adverse situation comes in front of you, set yourself on the seat in a second. The only orders that are obeyed are of those who are seated on their seat of their positions. Remain on your seat and you will become victorious. The confluence is the age of constantly victorious. This age is blessed, and so be blessed and become victorious. Slogan: those who gain victory over all their weakness are the Shiv Shakti's Pandava army. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.